Thanks for tuning in, guys. So it's not that I don't think mandates are beneficial. Mandates are beneficial, but they're not the cat's ass. They're not the be-all and the end-all. For a company like Hyliion, they're better. Their biggest friend, their biggest ally, is a free market and having products with an S now, guys. We got products. We got a line of products, ERX, Carno Technology, Hyliion, that actually stand on their own and can stand on their own regardless of mandates. Now, Thomas Healy had spoken about this in the World Economic Forum, and it's very true. Now, the mandates will be a good tool to have in our back pocket, but the biggest advantage that Hyliion has is a free capitalist market and products that can stand alone without the mandates. And further to that, when we get rid of these clowns, these Democrat and liberal leaders like Justin Trudeau and his clown show, his clown car full of fucktards up in Canada, and Joe Biden, two mentally ill people, like by all accounts, like Joe Biden definitely has Alzheimer's, dementia. He's a corrupt, aside from that, very corrupt for 50 years. With the mental illness, Justin Trudeau comes from a corrupt family and a corrupt background and a corrupt regime with a mental illness, narcissism. Now, once we get rid of those clowns in the democratic liberal policies and get some conservative and Republican policymakers in place, we will be better off, 100%. And a couple of the reasons for that are, now, the fact that they do believe in the free market, and they still believe that fossil fuels are a necessary part of our future, which they are and they will be for some time. It's not that they don't want to transform to a more environmentally sustainable future as far as fuels go. But they want to do it in a more realistic fashion, allowing the free market to determine the trajectory and the pathway to that. And natural gas, which is in Hyliion's back pocket, whether it be natural gas that's taken out of the ground or RNG, which is taken from the agricultural industry and landfills and waste management sites. They have a more realistic approach. So I think we're going to stumble and bumble and trip and bumble around for a little while until the free market can take hold and let Hyliion really shine and rise to the top. These mandates, a lot of what goes with those mandates is a lot of virtue signaling. And virtue signaling does not cut it with the success of products. Virtue signaling is all about the person doing the virtual signaling and having his name tied to the policy, whether it's a good policy or not a bad policy. And that's a part of the problem that we're in right now. But once we get some traction and can break free from the others, the full EVs and let our products stand and shine on their own. That's what it's going to take, in my opinion. And in my opinion, it will happen. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Stay in the saddle. Don't sweat the small stuff, and stop and smell the roses. Have a good day.